So today I want to do a video about making soap. It's been a fun project that I've done both with myself and with my grandkids, and it's going to be a lot of photos that include them. My process started because I just wanted some nice soap that smelled nice. Wasn't regular stuff you get from the store. I tried an artesian bar somewhere and it was nice and orange, and I tried to buy more again, could never get the same thing. So I'm going to make my own. How hard can it be? And sure enough, I found a very simple method. I'm going to share that today, and just kind of go through the simplicity and ease of making your own soap if you should choose. So to start out, soap is simple. It's oil and lye mixed together, and it turns into soap. I wanted a nice smell, so I added the essential oil. You can add lots of things, make it more lathery, make it a different color, to make it fun, right? And you'll see some of that in this video as you go along. But basically, it's oil, lye, and some smell, and that's it. That's soap. So my very first soap recipe, like I said, I just wanted to go cheap, simple, and get some artesian soap that smelled nice and orangey. So I got cheap canola oil. I got 100% lye drain cleaner, but all it is lye. That's all it is. But you can get it cheaper this way. And then I did splurge. This is where I splurged, and I got 100% pure essential oil orange, 5X. You can get 10X. You can get other strengths, but this is what I found, and I just bought a big can of that and added that in for my essence. Now you got an essence calculator somewhere else. I showed you the lye calculator, but you can also look up an essence calculator, and it's very simple, just like what we did with the other thing. Now, you'll see in some pictures that I have later that I bought some fancier soap forms now. But for my first batch, I grabbed a milk bottle like this, and I said, boy, that looks about the right size, and just took my Leatherman and chopped the top out. Cut right there like that, cut all the way around the top side like that. I'll just do it real quick, and then we'll look at it again in the video. So just like that, I cut the top out of it, and it's about the right thickness, for a nice bar of soap, about the right nice width. I just have to slice it, jump down through there like that. And it's already got the nice lining. It's not going to stick, and it's not going to absorb the moisture. It made a great first soap form for me, and I filled a couple of those in my first batch, and then let it harden for 48 hours, and then sliced it up, and then put it away and let it cure for a few weeks, and that made some great soap. This is all I had, the real basics: a spatula and a food scale that I used to measure my weights for the first time. How much lye, how much oil, how much essence oil, and good news, Brambleberry has a beginner level lye calculator online. So simple. So that's where we're going to go first. All right, I'm going to show you how simple it is to use the lye calculator online. So just type in lye calculator. I like the Brambleberry one. It's very simple for beginners. Just grab that, opens it up, says, what am I making? What kind of soap? I'm going to pick solid soap. I'm going to do it in ounces. How super fatting do I like? I just always go 5, but kind of figure out what you want. And for me, it's just like keep doing the same thing. So what kind of ingredients do you want? Now, lots of choices. I told you earlier, or if I didn't, I'll tell you now. I'm just going for the cheapest thing because I don't want to get all fancy. I've tried different oils. I've tried some olive oils, coconut oil, and other different types of things, and I know you can make really cool soaps that way, but I just want a basic artesian soap that smells like orange. So I'm just going to go with the cheapest stuff that's out there. I'll go down here and add some canola oil. Here you got to put in the ounces that you want to make my batch about the size that I want. We're going to go with 40 ounces and enter that in. Say done. So there we go, back to the center of the screen, and that's what I want, 40 ounces of canola oil. And that's just gonna make a batch that's gonna fit into my small little form pretty good. And there it goes, it tells the whole thing, and then you say, I want to print that out. There's your total ounces of liquid, your oils, your fats, liquids, and lye. So you take your lye, and this is by weight, ounces, by the way. First time I was going through this, I'm like, wait a minute, how much water do I want? So for your ounces of liquid total, 16.23 in weight. So this is going to be your water, 11.2, to add to your 5 ounces of sodium hydroxide or lye. And then of course all we're using is canola oil. Total ounces for the whole recipe is that. Print it off, you have yourself a soap recipe. Super simple. So first time I made soap, I just cut it with a kitchen knife. I got one of those serrated kitchen knives and sliced my soap up, and it looked pretty cool, you know, it's good enough. But then as I was looking online, I'm seeing that, you know, here's these wire cutters that they spin and hold on. I thought, man, that looks a lot like a coping saw. So I just took a little coping saw and manual deadbolt thing, put them together and made myself a cutting tool. Put some boards on there to line it up straight, and voila, and cut soap. On the other side, in case I make, because I actually have some molds now that are a little bigger. On the other side, I put in a guitar string so I can slice it at my thickness level, slide my big chunk through and make from my loaf of soap, and slice it down through with my guitar string that I put in there and tightened up, and just tightened down with a drywall screw. And that's how I cut it down to bar height. And then slice it with my adapted, and that's also a guitar string, by the way, stuck in the coping saw. Works great. I had extra guitar strings because I play guitar and break them all the time. So just had to wait till I break the string. Good to go. Here's a couple examples of the different silicone easy release forms that you can get. One, I got a box with it. One, I built my own. All we get next is how to make the soap. Well, believe it or not, Google it. And the AI overview will give you the steps to make cold process soap. So easy. You know, it's just the things that we have at our fingertips these days. So step by step tells you what to do. Make sure that you're wearing safety gear. Tells you how to mix it, what temperatures to have everything. Every time I get ready to make my soap, I just Google it, and boom, there's my way to put all the things together from my recipe. And I've got soap. This picture shows me packaging away a couple of my first batches of soap. I got some shrink wrap bags, used my fish vacuum sealer to make the melted down seal spot, and then used an old hair dryer that I had for preheating snow machines in the winter. I got them out of the thrift store. Just a hot hair dryer, and sealed up my soap, and it was ready to put away. That was after I let it cure for about 4 weeks. That's what I shoot for my curing, is about 4 weeks. I hope you enjoyed the video about soap and are inspired maybe to try it yourself someday. Super simple soap. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.